Change is the only constant. This applies to your professional life as well. Upskilling yourself is a need nowadays. The reason is pretty simple. Technology is evolving very quickly. For need, humans are working hard to change and finding innovative technology every day. Our need now becomes bigger and bigger with time. That's why now we also started working on future technologies which can make our life much better and easier. Here in this video, we will show you some amazing upcoming future technologies. These future technologies will change human life completely. We researched the top 10 upcoming incredible and unbelievable technologies. Let's start from the number 10. Self-healing living concrete. Scientists have developed what they call living concrete by using sand, gel, and bacteria. Researchers said this building material has a structural load-bearing function, is capable of self-healing, and is more environmentally friendly than concrete, which is the second most consumed material on Earth after water. The team from the University of Colorado Boulder believes their work paves the way for future building structures that could heal their own cracks, suck up dangerous toxins from the air, or even glow on command. The deposition of calcium carbonate in concrete by Bacillus sphaericus improves the durability of concrete. The Sporoscarcina pasteuriae bacteria used in fly ash concrete has shown improvement in strength and durability of fly ash concrete through self-healing effect. Number 9. Living robots. We all know about artificial intelligence power. We human now using this technology to create advanced robots. These robots can help human beings in different sectors like defense, medical, civil, etc. Again, we are here talking about the more advanced living robot. This tiny hybrid robots made using stem cells from frog embryos could one day be used to swim around human bodies to specific areas requiring medicine or to gather microplastic in the oceans. These are novel living machines, said Joshua Bongard, a computer scientist and robotics expert at the University of Vermont, who co-developed the millimeter-wide bots, known as xenobots. They're neither a traditional robot nor a known species of animal. It's a new class of artifact, a living, programmable organism. Number 8. Internet for everyone. We can't seem to live without the internet, and now the internet becomes an important part of our life, but still only around half the world's population is connected. There are many reasons for this, including economic and social reasons, but for some, the internet just isn't accessible because they have no connection. Google is slowly trying to solve the problem using helium balloons to beam the internet to inaccessible areas, while Facebook has abandoned plans to do the same using drones, which means companies like Hyber are stealing a march. They have taken a different approach by launching their own network of shoebox-sized microsatellites into low Earth orbit. This wakes up a modem plugged into your computer or device when it flies over and delivers your data. Their satellites orbit the Earth 16 times a day and are already being used by organizations like the British Antarctic Survey to provide internet access to very extreme of our planet. With this project, the country who's still not connected with the modern internet world will get the internet access. Number 7. Sweat-powered smartwatches. Engineers at the University of Glasgow have developed a new type of flexible supercapacitor, which stores energy, replacing the electrolytes found in conventional batteries with sweat. It can be fully charged with as little as 20 microliters of fluid and is robust enough to survive 4,000 cycles of the types of flexes and bends it might encounter in use. The device works by coating polyester cellulose cloth in a thin layer of a polymer, which acts as the supercapacitor's electrode. As the cloth absorbs its wearer's sweat, the positive and negative ions in the sweat interact with the polymer's surface, creating an electrochemical reaction which generates energy. Number 6. Floating farms. The UN predicts there will be 2 billion more people in the world by 2050, creating a demand for 70% more food. By that time, 80% of us will be living in cities, and most food we eat in urban areas is brought in. So farms moored on the sea or inland lakes close to cities would certainly reduce food miles. But how would they work? A new design by architect Javier Ponce of Forwarding Thinking Architecture shows a 24 meters tall, 3-tiered structure with solar panels on top to provide energy. The middle tier grows a variety of veg over an area of 51,000 square meters, using not soil but nutrients in the liquid. These nutrients and plant matter would drop into the bottom layer to feed fish, which are farmed in an enclosed space. A single smart floating farm measuring 350 by 200 meters would produce an estimated 8.1 tons of vegetables and 1.7 tons of fish a year. The units are designed to bolt together, which is handy since we'll need a lot of them. Dubai, for instance, imports 11,000 tons of fruit and veg every day. Number 5. Cancer-detecting smart needles. A smart needle has been developed by scientists in the UK which could speed up cancer detection and diagnosis times. Researchers believe the technology could be particularly helpful in diagnosing lymphoma, reducing patient anxiety as they await their results. At present, people with suspected lymphoma often have to provide a sample of cells, followed by a biopsy of the node to be carried out for a full diagnosis, a process that can be time-consuming. The new device uses a technique known as Raman spectroscopy to shine a low-power laser into the part of the body being inspected, with the potential to spot concerns within seconds, scientists from the University of Exeter say. The Raman smart needle can measure the molecular changes associated with disease in tissues and cells at the end of the needle, said Professor Nick Stone, project lead, from the University of Exeter. Provided we can reach a lump or bump of interest with the needle tip, we should be able to assess if it is healthy or not. Number 4. Heart monitoring t-shirt. Wearable sports bands that measure your heart rate are nothing new, but as numerous studies have shown, the accuracy can vary wildly. In general, that's fine if you just want an idea of how hard you're working out, but for professionals, accuracy is everything. Using a single lead ECG printed into the fabric, this new t-shirt from smart materials company Chimera will accurately measure heartbeats and upload them to the cloud via Bluetooth. Once there, algorithms process the data to accurately detect irregular heartbeats such as arrhythmia heartbeats, which could prove life-saving. Number 3. Space balloon. If you want to take a trip into space, your quickest bet might be to take a balloon. The company Worldview Enterprises wants to send tourists into the stratosphere, 32 kilometers above Earth, on hot air balloons. Technically, space is defined as 100 kilometers above sea level, but 32 kilometers is high enough to witness the curvature of the Earth, just as Felix Baumgartner did on his space jump. The balloon flew its first successful test flight in June, and the company will start selling tickets in 2016, at the bargain price of just £75,000 per person. Before moving to the second number, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if still not did. Press the bell icon for the latest updates. Now let's begin to number 2. If you have been following banking, investing, or cryptocurrency over the last 10 years, you may be familiar with blockchain, the record-keeping technology behind the Bitcoin network. And there's a good chance that it only makes so much sense. In trying to learn more about blockchain, you've probably encountered a definition like this: blockchain is a distributed, decentralized, public ledger. The good news is that blockchain is actually easier to understand than that definition sounds. The whole structure of blockchain enables a digital ledger of information to be shared within a network, between the distributed nodes. These shared ledgers are not controlled, in any way, by a single authority. It may be viewed by all the users within the distributed network. The goal of blockchain is to allow digital information to be recorded and distributed, but not edited. Now the number 1. 5G Internet. Internet is now our one of the most important need, and that is the big reason all the top companies now fighting to make internet speed better. 5G competition between the US and China is entering the main stage in 2020. There will be a new competition about who can propel 5G faster into mass consumer use. Another hot topic is the Starlink broadband business plan by SpaceX. Until 2020, as many as 2,500 satellites will be launched. This marks a new era of broadband internet for some users in North America. Starlink's broadband internet system will grow with 12,000 satellites through 2023, followed by the addition of 30,000 satellites. SpaceX will provide higher speed internet starting in 2020.